Hey everyone, it's Full Self-Driven back again with another video. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna start this off, just get going. I am heading back towards my house from work. And if this is your first time tuning in, welcome to the channel. For any of our subscribers, we appreciate it, and welcome back. Just documenting some, I'm gonna see if I can get it to go left. Might not unless I take over. Yeah, I don't think it will unless I take over, but we'll see if it will, maybe. Yeah, definitely try to go left. Seems like it's gonna go. Yeah, go left. Oh, there's a car coming. So... it's really confused and mad that I'm trying to make it go left, but it'll reroute. It doesn't have this route selection, but see, now it'll reroute and realize it's going to go that way. But it's basically the same distance, and to go the other way I have to go through the neighborhoods, and it's just not very it's not a very nice ride. So this is industrial. It's not very nice either. There's massive holes everywhere. If they haven't filled them in, I will take over and go around them because I don't need any holes in my tires. I don't need any other issues. You see, they just never fix these holes here. It's crazy to me. My car just wants to go right into them every time. No, thank you. It'd be nice if they, the city would fill them in. They fill in other holes on that road all the time, but they won't fill in at the end of the road for some reason right there. They used to not be able to make this turn in the immediate right, but it doesn't have a problem with it anymore. It's been great for a while, so I'm definitely pleased with it. Route a good bit back and forth to work. I sometimes take back roads. I have a lot of drives on the channel previously that are uploaded from that, but I don't do any highway because I think highway is boring. I'll skip through some of this, maybe pick bits and pieces, but most likely I'll just fast forward through the boring stuff. That's where it sketches me out. I wonder if it's gonna do what it's supposed to do in those instances, but it seemed to do really well here, actually. I didn't know there was road work here, but I'm glad to see another thing is on the new highway, like on the new update for highway, it puts on its left blinker, it swerved over there, and then gets back over here, and that guy wasn't even close to us. I mean, they were going fast, but they were nowhere near us. And these lanes merge together, and I don't know if my car is going to realize that, but though they merge into our lane, they do know it now. It got over, thankfully. But yeah, they were doing road work on here for forever, the longest time, and they started doing this road work, I couldn't do it anymore. I mean, there was just massive rocks flying up and hitting my windshield daily, multiple times on every drive. And, you know I'm going to have rock chips on my car here and there, but I don't want to have a cracked windshield because the road is just all dug up and torn up. So probably keep using this since they're basically complete with their road work. The other side's completely done, all the way from my house to into work. Whatever it is, I mean, I think it's like 11 or 12 miles of the highway. It's all redone, it's beautiful, it's lovely. I'm not going to complain about that, but months I had to take the back roads, it was definitely a lot longer commute. Sorry if I'm quiet or being quiet or I've got to go back to work after I go home and just change clothes, change shirts, maybe take a shower if I have enough time. And yeah, I got some deodorant on. I was doing some hard stuff, cleaning up, moving stuff around, doing manual labor. At work in the different warehouses, and one of the warehouses I had the AC on, at the other warehouse I just didn't have the AC on because I wasn't in there for very long. And while that just slowed me down to like 60 from my 70 whatever I was going, and that Subaru almost rear-ended me. Now I'm getting passed up. Sorry, I'm just gonna take it back up. It is a 55, but I don't feel comfortable with it driving 60 in a 55 with people going 75 or past me, you know. So I do normally engage with speed and change it a little bit depending on the situation at hand. But yeah, like I said, one of the warehouses had ACL and the other one didn't. I was in the other one for about an hour of my 4 or 5 hours I was there, and it was right at the end, and I was like, you know, I probably shouldn't stay here another 8 hours in sweat and, you know, whatnot. So when my coworker got there, I was like, hey, I'm gonna bounce for, you know, 45 minutes, run home, get a change of clothes, grab a bite to eat, head back in. Throw the car on the charger, get some juice. Very well could have gotten in front of these two cars, even though it had half a mile left. This car's doing like 50 miles an hour, and if it can judge the speed of cars, why in the world would it hop behind somebody when I'm going 70 or so that's going 53? It's crazy to me. I don't know if they're getting off the highway or if they're just like drive 50 on the highway. Yeah, they're just going to drive 50 down the highway. Yeah. So I'm not sure. It is always they repaved it recently, put new lane lines, but it's always been the same setup here. This lane always keeps moving, continuously, stays moving. This lane up here goes right, middle lane goes straight, left lane goes left. For some reason, it's not going to get me in the middle lane. It's going to try to take me, sometimes it'll just try to take me straight through this lane, which is a far right lane. And right now, what's it gonna do? I'm gonna do this for the viewers. Look at this. It was gonna drive me up on that curve. And for them to say that, I mean, there's no one behind me, so I allowed it to do it. But that was a clearly right lane. They have the lane lines, they have the right turn lane, and it's been like that forever. It's nothing new mapped there. It's just crazy to me that the car doesn't know what to do there. And I should have reported it. Next time I will report it, but I've reported it now 3 or 4 times off camera, and I just got distracted, so I didn't report the scenario there. But that happens to me every time I come on this route. So I just thought that having footage of it would be great for the channel, great for other viewers. I know it's gonna be farther, 10 minutes into the video, and I'm sure people won't see it as much. But that being said, I'll have my chapters down below. You can skip forward and hopefully find this, and if not, I will cut it out eventually, put it into a short, and just have it as a lesson, hopefully for others out there to learn, and hopefully Tesla is the main people I'm trying to give lessons to, because it's great and all, but we're out of beta now, and we're in supervised, but we're out of beta, and it drives like we're in beta. In beta, I should say. In beta, I don't have footage of it. In beta, a year and a half ago, when I had this car for the first time, and I started driving in full self-driving and trying it out, it was able to do that no problem. Every time. Never had an issue. And then just randomly, one update, got a firmware where it was just, I don't know if it was difference in navigation data, or if they just switched everything around. I really truly have no idea. And yeah, I mean, it's a bummer. I hate to see the system have regressions where we go backwards, but it's gonna, and that's fine. It's not even going the speed limit though. It's very rare occurrence that it's not gonna go the speed that there we go. It's just very weird. I didn't have to push the accelerator. It ended up listening to me. No, I'm kidding. But no, it's very weird how it does that. And like that. Puts on its blinker, it starts to get over, it gets on the line or halfway, halfway into getting in the lane, takes off the blinker, re-engages the blinker, and gets over. And there was no one behind me, not a car in sight. Yeah, I don't know, and it used to not do that either. So definitely has a brain of its own, and I'm not sure what Teslas they're getting the data from, you know, around to help full self-driving, but replacing those lines of code was very ballsy move, considering how bad the system is right now. Like, and how bad the drivers are, how bad Tesla drivers are. I don't know if it's just, I don't know how it works with the whole clips and all the other stuff, but it's definitely, it's a pain. It's not something that I like dealing with. So, it's something that I thought I should include, though. I'm gonna end this video here. Thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, we'll answer them down below. Appreciate you being here. Thanks again.